Morning.
Morning, students. This is a botany time. This session, which topic is going to discuss about, that's namely called as flower. In the world, everyone should easily like to. One of the important component is namely called as flower. In plant, which part would you have to like? So among the plant, there are a number of parts of that, namely leaf, branches, among the leaves, stipules, petiole, lamina. There are so many kinds of components of that. But in plant, which part would you like to be most egress one is commonly called as plant. That's a commonly called as flower. Why everyone should like to flower means the flowers are beautiful color. Because of the presence of this beautiful color, there are a number of colors are there in flower. The presence of this color, it is attract to be everyone. That's a nature. Among the plant part, which plant part is like to means commonly called as flower. Apart from color, why the flowers are like to easily be commonly called as? Because it emits fragrance. Emit fragrance. Because of this emitting fragrance, everyone would have to like to flower. Among them, flower is one of the most significant component of in angiosperm. What I'm telling? Flower is one of the most significant components of angiosperm. Because angiosperm is commonly called as flowering plants. In addition, flower is nothing but is a modified condensed reproductive shoot. What I'm telling? Flower is nothing but what? Is a modified condensed reproductive shoot. Because the flower carry out one of the important functions is commonly called as reproduction. Because of the nature to be said like this, it is a modified contemporary reproductive issue. But the growth of flower is commonly called as determinate. What I'm telling? The growth of flower is commonly called as determinate. Next, I'm going to discuss about this namely called as whirl of flower. In flower, there are generally two words are there. One is accessory word. The second one, essential words. So there are two words are present, namely called the accessory words and floral words. The accessory words which include one is calyx. Second one is corolla. Essential word is nothing but one is andrecium. The second one is gynecium. So there are totally 4 in number. Namely, calyx, corolla, andrecium, and gynecium. Now come to the point. What do you mean accessory word? These parts like this. Calyx and corolla, it is not influenced with reproduction. But the essential work, because it's essential things for reproduction, namely andrecium and the gynecium, those are commonly called as it is essential for reproduction. Based on the presence of the nature, the flowers said to be first one, complete flower. The complete, which present all of them, or what the requirements is that those everything if it is present, that's a commonly called as complete. So in a flower, all the floral parts are present, or all the words are present. If all the words are present, means such a flower is said to be complete flower. So what are the words? Namely, calyx, corolla, andrecium, gynecium. Those whole words are present, means such a flower is said to be complete flower. The second one, incomplete flower. What is that? Incomplete flower. What is incomplete? I am already insisted to you. There are 4 words are present, namely calyx, corolla, andrecium, and gynecium. Among the world, any one of the world is going to answer. Any one word is going to be absent, such a flower is said to be incomplete flower. Okay, next I am going to 6 types. Which basis sex type is classified? The sex type is classified based on presence or absence of andrecium and gynecium. You know what I'm saying? Which basis sex type is classified? Presence or absence of andrecium and gynecium. So based on the nature, the sex type can be classified some types. Namely, first one, perfect or bisexual flower. What is the remark? Perfect or bisexual flowers. So which basis is classified? Based on presence or absence of androecium and gynoecium, sex type is classified. The first one is namely called as perfect or bisexual flower. What do you mean perfect or bisexual flower means? In a flower, both androecium and gynoecium is present. Or a flower which contain both androecium and gynoecium. So when a flower it will be containing both androecium and gynoecium is present in such a flower is said to be perfect or also called bisexual flower. Bi is a two. Two sex are present. What is two sex? That is a male sex. That is a female sex. So both male sex and female sex are present on a single flower. We say bisexual flower, are also called perfect flower. The second one, imperfect, or otherwise known as unisexual flower. Uni, that means single. That means a flower which can be contained only one essential organ. It may be androecium or gynoecium. Any one essential organ is present. It may be androecium or gynoecium. Not both the things can present to same flower. If it is present, that we say perfect flower or bisexual flower. Now I am discussing that imperfect is not a perfect. Also called unisexual flower. What is unisexual? Having only one sexual component, it will be androecium or gynoecium. So based on the nature, unisexual flower is further classified as a two types. One is staminate flower. Second one, stillate flower. So what do they call staminate flower? The flower having only androecium. What is the pistillate flower? The flower having only gynoecium. So that we say imperfect or also called unisexual flowers. Next, I am going to discuss about plant sex. Next, I am going to what that? Plant sex. The plant sex which need to be classified means presence of distributions of flower in an individuals. You know what I'm saying? Presence or distributions of flower. What flower? It may be to be say bisexual flower. In an individual, we say commonly called as plant sex. Based on the sex, the plant types can be classified. What is it? First one, hermaphrodites. So what do you mean hermaphrodites? That means the plants containing flowers. All the flowers are bisexual. The plants having flowers, all the flowers are bisexual. That is commonly called as hermaphrodites. The second one, monoecious. So mono, single or within. What are commonly called as monoecious plant? That means male plant and female plant present in the same plant are also called male flower, like this. Male flower, female flower present on the same plant, that is commonly called as monoecious. What are the good examples of monoecious? Coconuts. What is monoecious? Male flower, female flower, which are present on the same plant, that is commonly called as monoecious. For example, coconut. The third one, what do you mean dioecious? Di is a two. That means male flower and female flower present on different plant. If a male flower one plant, female plant is one plant. If the male and the female flowers are present on the different plant, that is commonly called as dioecious. Example: Palmyra, then papaya. So Palmyra, papaya is an example of dioecious. Can I go to the fourth one? What do you mean polygamous flowers? The plants are having three kinds of flowers, namely male flower, bisexual flower, both the flower which can present to same plant. What is that? Male flower, staminate flower, also called male flower, distillate flower, also called female flower, bisexual flower. Those are everything, it must be present to same plant. That is commonly called as polygamous flower. What are the good examples of polygamous flowers commonly called as Musa and Mangifera? So Musa is a banana, Mangifera is a mango. So those four is commonly called as plant sex, namely hermaphrodites, monoecious, dioecious, and polygamous. Next, I am going to discuss about this thing called as floral symmetry. What is symmetry? A mode of arrangement of floral balls. Mode of arrangement of floral parts at bud conditions. That is commonly called as floral symmetry. That floral parts, it may be similar or dissimilar. The arrangement, it may be cyclic or acyclic, like this. So based on the nature, similar or dissimilar, it may be cyclic or non-cyclic, or also called acyclic. Based on the nature, the floral symmetry is further classified as various types. The first one is namely called as actinomorphic. The first one, actinomorphic. Actinomorphic is also known as radial symmetry. Are also known as polysymmetry. There are different kinds of names for that. What are they? Actinomorphic is also known as radial symmetry, are also called polysymmetry. What are the definitions of actinomorphic? That means, or what are the characteristic features of actinomorphic? That means, floral parts are similar. So because of the presence of the similar floral parts, you cut any direction, you get two equal halves. So you have to cut any direction, you get two equal halves. That is commonly called as actinomorphic. So what are the examples of actinomorphic symmetry called as hibiscus and datura? So that's a hibiscus rosa sinensis. That's a common name called as datura and the beta. So because of the presence of the similar word or similar number as well as similar word, you cut any direction, you have to get two equal halves. That is commonly called as actinomorphic. Example, hibiscus as well as datura. The second one, zygomorphic. Are also known as bilateral symmetry. Are also known as monosymmetry. So what is that? Zygomorphic means that bilateral symmetry or monosymmetry. What are the characteristics it is commonly called as? Floral whorls or floral parts are dissimilar. For example, the calyx it may be large in size, corolla is smaller in size, andesium it may be largest, gynoecium it may be different. So different kinds of size, if it is occur the different whorl means you have to be cut any direction. You have to be cut. You got to be cut only one direction. You get two equal halves. So here you cut any direction, you get two equal halves. Here you cut only one direction, you get two equal parts, because here the floral parts are dissimilar. What the example is namely called as zygomorphic conditions. It's occur. Example, Pisum sativa. The second one, bean. When I go to third one types, that's commonly called as amorphic, or also known as asymmetry. What is the meaning amorphic or asymmetric means? Here you have to be cut any direction, never get two equal parts. You cut any direction, you are never get two equal parts, because each and every words are completely contested. That's why you have to be cut any direction, you never get two equal parts. So first one, you cut any direction, you get two equal halves. Second thing, you cut only one direction, you get two equal halves. Third one, you cut any direction, you never get two equal halves. That is to be said, amorphic also called asymmetry. So that's the things we consider floral symmetry. Next, I am going to commonly called as accessory organ. For accessory organ, which topic is going to discuss in this commonly called as arrangement of floral whorls. What is that? Arrangement of floral whorls. You know, different kinds of floral parts, you know, calyx, corolla, andesium. How that whorl is arranged. So based on the arrangement, they can be classified as a various types. The first one, cyclic or whorl. So what is the meaning of cyclic? Calyx, corolla, andesium, gynoecium, each and every whorl they can present on a definite layer. So calyx one layer, corolla one layer, andesium one layer, gynoecium one layer. Each and everything they can form as a definite whorl, that is commonly called as cyclic are also called whorl or simplicity. Floral parts are arranged in whorl. That is commonly called as cyclic are also called whorl. What are the examples of cyclic and whorl is commonly called as brassica. The example, brassica. The second thing, non-cyclic are also known as spiral. What are called non-cyclic? Here the floral whorls are not definite arranged in a whorl. Here the calyx and corolla, condition and gynecium arranged in the form of to look like spiral-like structure or spirally arranging. So calyx, first layer, then corolla, then condition, then like this gynecium is present. The whorl, if it is arranged in the form of look like spiral-like structure, that we say spiral arrangement. That's not occur in the form of cyclic. So it's also to be set like this, non-cyclic and spiral. Example, magnolia. Third one, hemicyclic or spirocyclic. What do you mean hemicyclic or spirocyclic? Among the four whorls, first two whorls are arranging in the form of cyclic. The second two whorls are arranged in the form of spiral. So some of them it can be arranging look like cyclic, some of them it may be arranging look like spiral. Both the cyclic and the non-cyclic condition, both the things if it is present, a particular compound of flower, that is to be say hemicyclic. That's called partially or also spirocyclic. That a condition is generally found in, namely, annona. The one more that polyalpine. So annona squamosha, that is commonly called as custard apple. What apple? Custard apple. So that we say arrangement of flower whorls, cyclic, also called whorl, non-cyclic, are also called spiral. Example, magnolia. Third one, hemicyclic are also called spirocyclic because within a flower, partially cyclic and partially spiral. That you say hemicyclic or spirocyclic. Example, annona squamosha and polyalpia. Next, I am going to discuss about calyx. Next, I am going to discuss about calyx. Calyx, it is nothing but first and outermost wall of flower. What is that? First or outermost wall of flower. This word, the calyx are generally green in color. So It's perform the process of photosynthesis. What is that? It is the first or outermost wall of flower. It is green in color so that it performs the process of photosynthesis. Based on the presence of the nature of calyx, the calyx can be classified as a various types. It's namely called as first one, fusion. Second one, duration of calyx. What is that? Calyx is the first wall of flower, or also called outermost wall of flower. It is green in color so that it performs the process of photosynthesis. In addition, that wall it protects inner wall of flowers. So the inner the four compound like this, petals and the androecium, gynoecium, which are responsible to do as a protection means the first wall of calyx, which you cover, which you do to protect for mechanical injury. Okay. So based on this fusion, the calyx can be classified as various types. First one, apocephalus or polycephalus. What do you mean apocephalus or also called polycephalus? That means the calyx are distinct, or to commonly say free calyx. That means the unit of calyx is commonly called as sepals. Now come to say the sepals are free from one another, not initiated together. Simply to say the sepals are distinct, free from one another. Like this. So sepals are free from one another, are distinct. It is commonly called as apocephalus or also called polycephalus. The one more type is commonly called as the second types, syncephalus, are also called gamocephalus. Syn, that means commonly called as uniter. So first one, apocephalus or polycephalus. That means calyx are distinct, are also called. Calyx are free from one another. Syncephalus means the sepals are fused to one another. Alright. The sepals are fused to one another. That is commonly called as syncephalus, are also called gamocephalus. So those are the types. It must come from the duration. Sorry, fusions. Can I go to the next one? Is commonly called as duration of calyx. So calyx is a first wall, is the outermost wall. It is a green in color. perform the process of photosynthesis. The unit of calyx is commonly called as a sepal. That calyx, how to the life is present in the nature. Based on the nature, to give a title is commonly called as duration of calyx. Or how many times or how many duration the life is present in the calyx. Based on the nature, the calyx can be classified various types. First one, caducus or fugaceous. The first type, caducus and fugaceous. That means calyx is withered or fall off before opening of flower. So you know, so calyx is outermost, withered or fall off when before opening of flower. When the flowers are not, then the real functions or before opening, the calyx are fall off. If the calyx which can be formed before the opening of the calyx, that is commonly called as caducus, also called fugaceous. Such characteristic features are generally found in papaver species or papaver somanifera. Papaver somanifera. The second thing, the second one title is commonly called as deciduous. So what are the deciduous is mainly called as? The calyx is fall off after opening of flower. First one, the calyx are withered or fall off before opening of flower. That is commonly called as example, papaver somanifera. What are the deciduous commonly called as? The calyx are fall off after opening of the flower. What are the a good example is mainly called as Nilumbo. A good example, Nilumbo. The second type. Third one, persist. What do you mean called persist? Permanent. What do you mean commonly called as persist mean? Calyx is not withdrawn. If it is present even after fruit formation, what I'm telling, the calyx is not withdrawn or not fall off even after fruit formation. If the calyx is present even after the fruit formation, that is commonly called as persist. The persistent calyx are generally found in brinjal. That's a commonly called as by the name Solanum melangina. What is that? Solanum melanginum. The comes under a family is namely Solanaceae. The fourth one, aggressant. The types, aggressant. That means the calyx is not with the drop. It's developed along with the fruits. Here, the calyx are not with the drop even after the fruit formation. Here also, the calyx are not with the drop, but it's developing along with the fruits. If the fruits are developing based on the fruit side, the calyx also they can be developing. Such a characteristic features are generally found in the species Physalis. So those are commonly called as duration of calyx, namely caducous and efficacious, deciduous, persistent, and acrescent. What are examples of caducous and efficacious? Papavus somniferum. What are examples of deciduous? Lumbo. What are examples of persistent? Solanum melangina. That's a commonly called as a brinjal. What are examples of aggressant? Physalis. Next, I am going to shape of the calyx. Next one, shape of the calyx. So the calyx can be classified in different kinds of shape based on these arrangements. The first one is commonly called as campanulate types. What is the campanulate commonly called as? The calyx, it may be look like bell shape. What is that? If the calyx are bell shaped means such a calyx type is commonly called as campanulate. The bell shaped calyx are generally found in hibiscus, Rosa sinensis. That is that binomial name of showflower. In Tamil to say Sambarti. So the hibiscus Rosa sinensis, the calyx is, what the shape is commonly called as bell shaped calyx. Such a type is not commonly called as campanulate. The third one, Herculate. Okay? Herculate. The calyx is look like arm shaped. What shaped? The calyx are look like arm shaped. You know that. Here the calyx are look like bell shaped. So look like what shaped? Horn shaped. The horn shaped calyx commonly called as what is it? Herculate. What are the good examples of arm shaped herculate is commonly called as Botany somnifera. the name? Botany somnifera. This is commonly called as associated, also called the palm shape. The third one type is the calyx is look like tubular in shape, also called tubular. The calyx is look like tube-like structure. The calyx is look like tubular in structure like this. Tube-like structure, tubular. The tubular-like structure is commonly called as tubular. What is the example is commonly called as datura metal. How to tell in Tamil, you know, Umattai. The fourth one is commonly called. Some of the plant species, the calyx are, if it is occur in the form of two lipped structure, two lipped-like structure. The calyx are occur two lipped-like structure, like this. The calyx are occur two lipped-like structure. Such a two lipped structure is generally occur the species commonly called as osino. In Tamil, you know that tulasi. The fifth one, some of the plant, you know that generally calyx are green in color. Some plant, the calyx is colored to say petaloid period. Sorry, petaloid calyx. What does that say? Some plants, the calyx, if it is a colored, what a colored petaloid. Petal, you know that second wall of flower, you know, because number of colors there. Because of the presence of the color, such a kinds of calyx is performed regarding what? Pollination. Because of the presence of the color, it attracts so many kinds of pollinators for the purpose of pollination. That is commonly called as petaloid calyx. Petaloid calyx are generally found in Saraka and Musanda. Saraka and the Musanda, those are examples of petaloid calyx. Then, sixth one, some species, the calyx is became modified into hair-like structure. But I'm telling, some species, the calyx is modified into hair-like structure. Such a modified calyx is commonly called as pappus calyx. The pappus calyx, if it is present, means it's a help in dispersals of force. Pappus calyx is helped for the dispersals of food. Which is species? The calyx is modified into the calyx, it is commonly called as. Example, redox. So those are things. Is a classified today. What are type is generally called as? So what are things to be discussing today? Flower words, then sex types, plant sex, floral symmetry, then calyx, then duration of calyx, then shape of the calyx. Those are things we're discussing today in the Botany session. The remaining things we are discussing the coming class. Thank you, Ananda. Okay, so